Imagine standing in a dimly lit cave over 30,000 years ago. The only sounds you hear are the crackle of fire, rhythmic drumming, and soft chanting. The air feels thick with mystery as figures paint intricate animals on the walls and carve shapes into stone. Why were they doing this? Was it simple survival? Or could it be that they were beginning to connect with forces beyond their understanding, forces they could not see but deeply felt? Could this moment mark the birth of religion? To understand the origins of religion, we must travel back to the Stone Age, a period that began nearly 3.3 million years ago and lasted until around 10,000 before the Common Era. During this vast stretch of time, early humans lived as hunter-gatherers, relying on the natural world for everything: food, water, shelter, and even their sense of purpose. This was a world full of danger and uncertainty. A thunderstorm could bring devastation. The rising and setting of the sun marked the passing of days, yet its constancy felt mysterious. Death, a shadow that loomed over every hunt, was a mystery they could not explain. It is no surprise that these early humans may have looked for meaning in the forces they could not control. One of the earliest signs of spirituality can be seen in how humans treated their dead. At Shanidar Cave in Iraq, archaeologists uncovered Neanderthal graves that date back 70,000 years. Among the remains, they found traces of pollen, suggesting that flowers were carefully placed with the deceased. Other burials from this era reveal bodies sprinkled with red ochre, a pigment possibly symbolizing life or blood. Why would early humans take such care with the dead? Could it be that they believed in an afterlife or that death was not the end? Then there is the art left behind in caves. These paintings, some over 30,000 years old, depict animals, hunting scenes, and symbols whose meanings remain a mystery. Could these caves have been sacred spaces? Some researchers believe they were used for rituals, perhaps by shamans who sought to connect with the spirit world. Others suggest these paintings were meant to summon success in hunting or even to honor the animals themselves. Another intriguing clue comes from the so-called Venus figurines. These small sculptures of women, some dating back as far as 40,000 years, have been found across Europe and Asia. Their exaggerated features, large hips and breasts, suggest they were symbols of fertility, survival, or perhaps even goddesses. Could these figures represent humanity's first attempts to understand and honor the cycle of life? In addition to objects, early humans likely expressed spirituality through rituals. Imagine a group gathered around a fire, dancing and singing in unison. These communal acts may have strengthened social bonds, provided a sense of security, and connected the group to something greater than themselves. Rituals like these are the seeds of what would later grow into formal religious ceremonies. For our ancient ancestors, the natural world was not just a backdrop, it was alive. The river that provided water, the sun that brought warmth, the animals that gave food, these were not simply resources. They were beings with their own power and spirit. This belief system, known as animism, holds that everything in the natural world, rocks, trees, animals, even the wind, has a spirit. While animism predates organized religion, its ideas still echo in many indigenous cultures today, offering us a glimpse into the spiritual mindset of the Stone Age. Around 11,000 years ago, humanity took a monumental step. At Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey, hunter-gatherers built massive stone structures, possibly for religious rituals. The site predates agriculture, suggesting that spiritual beliefs may have united communities even before farming did. This site may represent a turning point in human history, when spirituality began to take the shape of organized religion. As humans transitioned to farming, societies grew larger and more complex. Religion evolved to reflect these changes, becoming more organized. Priests, temples, and gods emerged, but the foundation of these beliefs was laid long before, in the spirituality of the Stone Age. From flowers in a Neanderthal grave to the towering stones of Göbekli Tepe, the story of religion is as old as humanity itself. It is a story of wonder, fear, and a deep desire to understand the world. Spirituality may have begun in the Stone Age, but its echoes still shape us today. The need to find meaning, to connect with the unknown, that is the thread that ties us to our ancient ancestors. What do you think sparked humanity's first spiritual thoughts? Share your ideas in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the ancient past, like and subscribe to Misty Feed for more stories that unveil the mysteries of our history. Before we close, I want to take a moment to reflect on the deeper meaning of this video. The story we have explored today, of spirituality in the Stone Age, is not just a tale of ancient rituals or archaeological discoveries. It is a story about the shared human experience. It is about how, from the very beginning of our species, we have sought to understand our place in the world, to connect with something greater than ourselves, and to find meaning in the mysteries of life. This video is not intended to challenge or question the beliefs of any individual or group. Religion, in all its diverse forms, has shaped cultures, inspired art and architecture, provided comfort in times of uncertainty, and fostered communities. Every belief system, whether ancient or modern, carries its own unique beauty and wisdom. This exploration of Stone Age spirituality is not about proving one perspective right or another wrong. Instead, it is about looking back to see how it all began, how the seeds of belief were planted in the hearts of our ancestors, and how those seeds have grown into the rich tapestry of faiths and traditions we see today. Religion, at its core, is deeply personal. It can be a source of guidance, strength, and inspiration. It reflects our deepest hopes, fears, and questions about the universe and ourselves. By understanding the roots of spirituality, we can better appreciate how humanity's search for meaning has evolved over time, and how it continues to bring us together, despite our differences. So, as we marvel at the rituals of the past, let us also celebrate the diversity of beliefs in the present. Let us recognize that the human journey of spirituality is one we all share, regardless of how we interpret it. And perhaps, by looking back to the origins of religion, we can better understand its enduring power to unite, to comfort, and to inspire. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the ancient past. Remember, our shared history is a reminder that curiosity, wonder, and the search for meaning are universal human traits. Let us continue to explore the mysteries of our world together, with open minds and open hearts. Until next time, stay curious.